To some politics now, and Deputy President William Ruto has urged the Building Bridges Initiative Steering Committee to consider recent recommendations issued by various groups. Ruto, who was in Nyeri, said there was need to harmonize through a consensus all the views raised by concerned actors so that the country can move forward together. This as ODM party leader Raila Odinga reiterated that there was no room for amendments and that the exercise of collecting signatures will start next week.
The Deputy President dismissed claims that there was no time to amend the report and that it was not the fault of those giving new proposals, that the report failed to capture their needs after 2 years of collecting views.
Haitakuwa vizuri kama tutaonyesha madharau kwa maoni ya stakeholders hawa wote. In any case, sisi wote ni wa Kenya na inafaa tutembee pamoja.
The Deputy President said the BBI report had gaps that must be addressed if a consensus is to be built.
So, as you ask why people are giving views now, you should ask yourselves why we have a document that has so many gaps and so many people have issues with it.
The MPs accompanying Ruto for a burial in Nyeri appealed to the BBI steering committee to adopt an all-inclusive approach that will lead to the country speaking in one voice.
If it is a must that we have to vote for this referendum, why don't you then bring it alongside the elections? But we can do that, and we save 14 billion.
Tuambie vijana wetu mwaka mmoja baada ya kugraduate, kama hauna kazi, serikali ikulipe ili uweze kulipa loan na uweze kuendelea na maisha.
We don't want a forced process where a win will still be a loss to President Uhuru Kenyatta and Jubilee administration. We want a process that will be a win-win to the people of Kenya.
Hii mambo ya BBI ukitaka kuongelea lazima uende huko Capitol Hill ndio usudi upeleke maoni yako isikiwe.
But while meeting coastal legislators in Nairobi, ODM leader Raila Odinga has said the collection of 1 million signatures in preparation for the BBI referendum will kick off next week.
During the launch of the signature collection, sometimes next week, we want that exercise to be done as quickly as possible so that the matter can then be handed over to the Electoral Commission.
We also want inclusivity in employment. We have been seeing some employment whereby the coast region has not been favored.
Wapwani kama kweli wanataka kuenda kule Canaan, tumepata sai daraja kuvuka na daraja hilo ni BBI.
Kwa hivyo sawa wale manabii waongo ambao kwamba wanasema ya kuwa BBI hakuna mambo ya poti, hakuna mambo ya uchumi ya watu wetu, mambo ya ardhi, watafute jengine.
Says those seeking amendments are time barred.
You know, this is a democratic society. They are entitled to their views. Those are their views, you know, but we go by the views of the majority of our people. And that's where we are.
Meanwhile, the Wiper Democratic Movement leader Kalonzo Musyoka is calling on the youth to thoroughly sieve through the report and be part of the history that will shape this nation. Speaking during the 55th graduation ceremony of Scott Christian University in Machakos, Kalonzo said young people must make their voices heard through the BBI.
It is also good to have critical minds, but at some stage, I think it is also important for us as a nation to think in terms of national unity, cohesion, and ability to live.
Meanwhile, the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission has opposed a demand by the Council of Governors for the removal of collective criminal responsibility in the management of resources at the county government. EACC in a statement wants the BBI team to reject the proposals, stating that corruption is well planned, executed and characterized by deceit and concealment, and entertaining the demand by governors will give impunity to some of the main perpetrators of corruption and economic crime, hence promoting impunity in Kenya. Nyeri, Channel 1 News.